Time now for business, and Sandra Peno is here with the very latest.
Yes, Aisha, you know, the most topical issue now is the year of return.
Okay.
And I hear there are a lot of accents in town.
How you doing,
yeah,
baby?
You know, and all that
Right.
But beyond that, are we really making some revenue for the country?
We'll
be talking about
making.
Definitely we'll find out in business. Hello, my name is Sandra Esinamapeni. Good to see you. I'm here for business. The year of return undoubtedly is one of the current government's biggest marketing campaigns to sell Ghana to the rest of the world. According to Forbes magazine, about 1 million tourists have made it to Ghana for the celebration, generating about $1.9 billion for the country. However, statistics indicate more than 80% of tourist spending goes back to their home country. Karen Dodo examines the real impact of the year of return on Ghana's economy.
After reports of the year of return generating about $1.9 million for Ghana, many have asked where the money is actually going. One side of the debate is that a large portion of this profit will go back to multinational companies. Why? Because the international tourist first makes an international flight booking from their home country, which benefits their economy. It's also believed that most diasporan tourists will spend more at big hotels and restaurants and eat food they're familiar with, which mostly has its ingredients imported. But what about the other services and products that these tourists will require? Transportation, adventure, souvenirs, and more. Fortunately or unfortunately, many locals say with the several visitors in town, prices have been increased a notch higher to rake in more profits.
290 Ghana cedis. Huh? He said 290 Ghana cedis. I'm like, what? 200 and what? Buffet that was 120 or 130 Ghana cedis has gone up so high to 290 Ghana cedis, more than 100%. Come on, guys.
That's the experience of actress Beverly Efaglo. There have been several of such complaints on social media about how the prices of some goods and services have gone up. The most popular one being the cost of transportation by taxi hailing apps, not only when there is traffic congestion. And before I forget, remember the vendors who sell consumables at some of these events like Afrochella, Afronation and the likes, where a liter of bottled water is sold for as much as 20 cedis. That's 10 times the original price. While these cannot cancel out the huge benefits made by international organizations, the local ones, individuals and tourism destinations are cashing in on the year of return.
To end the year of return, we'll be bringing you more story as to whether we are actually making more money for the economy. To our headline story now, the Ghana Revenue Authority has impounded a number of loaded trucks in transit for issuing unauthorized VAT invoices. The authority's Debt Management and Compliance Enforcement Unit mounted a checkpoint at the Cranswam Road as part of its distress action to improve revenue collection. Bismarck Awusa joined the team for the exercise and our reports.
Some of the cars intercepted by the GRA's enforcement unit comprised those from harbors and warehouses loaded with goods. The unit inspected VAT invoices, excise tax stamps and customs documents. Upon several checks, the GRA uncovered no compliance and evasion of tax. Alpha Sena Nuhosu is the Chief Revenue Officer at the GRA.
We are interested in the supplier who supplied the goods and did not issue the Commissioner General's invoice to our company. We impound the vehicles and then we'll follow up to the supplier, and then the appropriate sanctions will be applied to the supplier.
Meanwhile, construction firms are appealing to government for tax incentive for startups businesses in the country. CEO of Pretoria, Ghana, Samuel Prempeh, believes this would help attract more people into the sector and help reduce unemployment. He spoke to Love Business at the opening of the company's new branch at Kumasi.
Officials of Pretoria, Ghana projects to train over 500 artisans in Ashanti region within the period of 5 years. The initiative is part of measures to address the growing unemployment, especially in Asokore-Mampong municipality. Focus will be on manufacturing and production of fabrication and welding equipment. Founder and CEO Simon Pepra tells Love Business the initiative is important for the operations of the business.
Within 5 years, Prestodia is looking to train 500 to 1,000 artisans in fabrication to help the industry to grow and to avoid unemployment in the country. There should be an availability of credit from the government for start-up businesses, especially in the construction industry, to help the youth.
Mr. Pepra spoke to Love Business during the opening of its new branch office at Asokore-Mampong, opposite the Garden City School in Ashanti region. Head of Marketing Jane Osafo believes tax incentives for startups in the construction industry is critical to encourage more people.
In a world of ever-increasing mass production, our ability to manufacture one-off bespoke items to the highest standard, be it designing and fabricating, we approach every project with every detail and creativity. Our team of experts, designers and fabricators can turn your ideas into reality using a high-quality materials and range of finishes. We work with stainless steel, glass works, and offer ranges of finishes including hot deep galvanized powder coated. Every customer's total satisfaction is very paramount to the success of our business. We undertake a full range of service for domestic, business and corporate clients. Whatever the size of the job, large or small, we aim at establishing the exact needs of each client. We take enormous pride in our work and endeavor to find the right technical solutions most cost effectively.
Prestodia Ghana Limited specializes in the production of balustrades, aluminium UPVC sliding doors and windows, architectural metal works, fabrication and installations. Prince Apia reporting.
Now we're hitting the end of the year and crude oil is showing some positive signs on the first trading day of the week to sell at $68.47 a barrel. Gold equally performed well to trade at $1,514.93 an ounce. The market update is next in Commodity News. That's our business news for tonight. I am Sandra S. and I'm up and with us more news on our website, myjoyline.com/business.